Hello, this is Dr. Hubble, and I'm going to help you with this problem. It says Tyler paid $16 for 4 raffle tickets. What is the price per ticket? Then it asks, how many tickets is that per dollar? So the price per ticket, that means the cost of one ticket. And the number of tickets per dollar, so tickets per dollar, that means how many tickets for $1. So these are two different unit rates that we're going to get for one scenario. We're going to find the cost of one ticket. That would actually be the unit price, which is a specific kind of unit rate. And then the tickets per dollar, since it's the number of tickets for $1, one thing, that's another unit rate. So first let's use the table. Copy down this table on your whiteboard or paper if you haven't already, so then you'll be able to work the problem with me. Pause the video if you need time to do that. So the first thing we'll do is say, okay, we have $16 for 4 raffle tickets. What does that look like in our table? Here's the cost column, here's the tickets column. So where does the 16 go? Where does the 4 go? 16 goes in the cost column, and 4 will go in the tickets column. So let's look at this first question to start. The price per ticket is the cost of one ticket. So we want to look at one ticket and figure out what that cost is. Now this becomes just like other problems that we've done in the past, where we look at the multiplicative division or multiplicative relationship between 4 and 1, or how we would use division to move between those two numbers. So let's look at how we get from 4 to 1. How can we use division to go from 4 to 1? Well, 4 divided by 4 is 1. So we know that on the left-hand side, what do we need to do? Well, we should take 16 and divide that by 4. So what is 16 divided by 4? That's 4, because 4 times 4 is 16. So the price per ticket would be $4. Now let's move on to the next problem, where it asks how many tickets do we get per dollar. So we want to put $1 in our table and see how we get there. Now we could ask how do we get from 16 to 1. It'll work out the same. Or we could work with the calculations we just made. So let's actually go from 4 to 1, just to kind of see another approach. So how do I get from 4 to 1? We just did this. We said 4 divided by 4 is 1. So on the other side, the right-hand side, what do I need to do? I should take 1 and divide that by 4. And what is 1 divided by 4? Well, that would be 1/4, or you could think of it as 0.25. So you could enter either one of these into the table. Don't put both, don't put 1/4 or 0.25 like what I wrote here. If you're entering this on Desmos to check your work, you'll pick one of those to enter. So for instance, just 1/4. Or you could say 0.25. But either way, what this means, since we're talking about number of tickets, this means that we can get 1/4 of a ticket for $1. So we can't get a whole ticket, but sometimes this is just a useful perspective to know what can we get for $1, even if it's not a whole thing. So we couldn't get a whole ticket for $1, but we'd be able to cover 1/4 of the price of a ticket. Alright, so just to recap, we said that the price per ticket was $4, and we said that we could get 1/4 or 0.25 tickets per dollar. Thanks for working this problem with me, and I hope it'll help you be successful.